also, you know, all-star starter. That was a pretty nice surprise.
Yes.
Cunningham, back iron it off. Talked about how much her stylist, Vic Carlsomesco, the new head coach of the Atlanta Dream. No doubt they have exceeded expectations thus far. Johannes lost it out of bounds.
Game than they did a week ago when they played the Liberty. Overall, been very effective for them.
There's a switch there. Boston out on Phoebish. It ends up with Cunningham and Jones. And Jones cashes in. Stephanie White needs a timeout. Didn't like the defensive coverage there as Jones took advantage. Is there just some fatigue turning around and trying?
There's been a lot of physicality the last possession in the lane.
McDonald throws it away. Stewart on a steal. Indiana scoreless the last 4.5 minutes. And a foul here on the interior against Boston. Trying to bang with Jonquel Jones. That'll be number 4 on Aaliyah Boston. Johannes flips it out. Stewart into the corner. Jones, side of the backboard. Didn't get that. Rebecca Lobo bank.
She did not.
Here's Hull. And a whistle against New York.
It's fair.
Well, Aaliyah in the paint tonight. As Howard comes over for the rejection, Boston able to save it. Here's Howard cutting through, and a foul is called on New York. Indiana yet to score in the 4th. Now they have. Now, one thing Stephanie White told us earlier in the game that has remained true throughout it is she's like the responses and the grit from her team when New York has gone on a run. Does Indiana have another? Stewart, 14 points, 4 assists, 3 boards. Jonquel Jones, 15 points, 8 rebounds in her return. Here's Stewart, isolating against Howard. Stewart able to finish, plus the foul. Brianna Stewart, efficient as well. Over 5 minutes without a field goal for Indiana.
Certainly want Kelsey Mitchell to have a touch here.
Mitchell fighting through. Mitchell able to hit after Boston laid a huge lick on Sabrina Ionescu. Big time screen.
Most of Mitchell's open looks have come from an Aaliyah Boston screen.
Phoebish twisting, can't hit. Boston fingertips the rebound.
This is something Aaliyah Boston has done a lot this season, initiating the offense, bringing it up the floor, twice as many already than she had a season ago.
Howard can't hit the 3, knocks it over to Hull, who can't finish the layup. Hull now 2 of 8 from the floor. Ionescu on the drive, no look, Jones the 3, you bet!
What tune is she playing on that guitar right now, Ryan Rucco?
She realizes she has on her team tonight.
You know what it reminds me of? How when Camila Cardoso was a senior, Dawn Staley used to call her South Carolina's separator. They had a great team, right? They had a lot of talent, but felt like she was their separator.
Perfect example of the New York Liberty just missing JJ.
Here's Ionescu, pull-up jumper. Got that one.
Points over at Jonquel Jones because JJ is the one who set the screen for her there.
Had been 1 for 9 before that make. 7 assists for Ionescu. Indiana's really struggled to score here in this second half as Boston able to twist that one in off the window, plus the foul.
Sabrina Ionescu hitting that last shot, and she gets a terrific screen from Jonquel Jones. First, just dribbling the ball up the floor. JJ stops, turns, makes a difference without it.
5th, as Boston completes the 3-point play. Another double-double for Aaliyah Boston, who also has 6 assists. Here's Cloud. Harrison hits the deck. Remember, no Niara Sabali in this game for the Liberty. Ionescu lays it in. Off a beautiful delivery from Stewart. 10-point New York lead.
Sabrina read that, the defense beautifully, and how they were fighting over the screen, just curled right to the basket.
Mitchell off to Boston. Active defense here from New York, and Phoebish knocks it out. Escu will fire, and hit.
She smacked. Coach played on the back. Yeah, on her way by.
As Mitchell gets fouled, well, Sabrina, who has the last 7 Liberty points. I certainly think there was no ill intent.
No. I wasn't suggesting that there was ill intent.
No, I know you weren't.
Okay.
I think Love Tap was right. Oh, great look. Stewart couldn't quite handle it. Still time for Indiana to make a push, but not with passes like that. Cloud off the steal. Ionescu. You bet. Long periods of time like we've seen in the second half where it's been so tough for them to generate good shots. I mean, that's an obvious area where you miss the player who has the most gravity of any offensive weapon in the league.
Yeah, without question. Kelsey Mitchell, though, just put the New York Liberty in defense in a spin cycle as she did the full 360 to get her shot off.
27 for her. Ionescu, one more. Not that time. McDonald flags it down. You still have 3:20 to go. Indiana with time to make a push. Cunningham. Ooh. And Ionescu in some pain after that. Knocked out of bounds.
I look like an illegal what can happen, but yes, it's going to have to be a consistent effort on the defensive end every night.
And we don't know exactly how long Caitlin will be out for, with meeting with specialists today, and they were forming a plan as of now, still listed as day-to-day. As McDonald unable to hit the 3, 0 for 4 from downtown now. Here comes Ionescu. One-on-one with Mitchell, the Euro. The floater is short.
So a steal by Indiana, then another good stop. So again, defensive end.
Mitchell cups it up and in. Kelsey Mitchell, a professional bucket. 29 for the 3-time All-Star. Here's Harrison. Nice little patience there from Izzy Harrison.
Again, she has looked really, really good today. Exactly what you need off the bench.
8th assist for Ionescu. Here's McDonald kicking it out. Hull cutting through, and it knocked out of bounds. Some really good D from Sabrina Ionescu since coming back into this game.
You see the great pace, and this was all about the fake first.
Boston turning, able to hook it in and beat the shot clock. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists for Aaliyah Boston. A reminder, up next, it's Atlanta and Vegas here on ESPN. Harrison, another tough bucket, push 9-0 run. It's an extended 34-14 stretch. Here's Ionescu. Lost it. 20th turnover for New York. Cunningham fires away and knocks it down. Sophie Cunningham stays piping hot from 3-point range. Her 5th 3 of the game. You saw on the bench after fouling out, and you could see Stephanie White yelling, foul, 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 wanted to put his hair of her Sabrina 3s to Adam Sandler, who then wore them out in his appearance on Fallon.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Such good looking shoes.
Yeah, no, Sabrina has batted 1,000 on her shoes.
Yeah.
Thuntis off on the 3. And final minute here as Cunningham will foul Cloud with 58.1 to go in the 4th.
Especially for that game.
Amen. Ionescu the rebound. Trapped in the backcourt, and a timeout taken by Sandy Brondello. And our
early birds.
Hull can't finish it, and that'll do it. Shot clock turned off. Crowd rises to its feet. Jonquel Jones, reason to dance in her return. As the Liberty take down